And so, this food video begins in Temple Terrace, Florida. Temple Terrace, a city within a city, right here in Tampa, Florida. It's its own city. Fun fact for you. Busch Gardens theme park. Busch Gardens Tampa Bay is technically in Temple Terrace. And speaking of Busch Gardens, there we are, right across the street here on Busch Boulevard. I wanted to start here. The abandoned Fazoli's. Yeah. We visited here on opening day 2023. A few years back, Chris the girl and I, we were so excited that Fazoli's had come back to Tampa / Temple Terrace. Fast food Italian, baby. Love it. Love food. Too bad that this location is long gone. I actually came out here on my birthday last year and I showed that it was abandoned then as it is now. Today, I'm doing something I've never done before. I have never had halal chicken. H-A-L-A-L, halal. I think I'm saying that right. Halal chicken is an Islamic chicken. It's prepared in the Islamic way. And there are many chicken restaurants as far as Islamic here in Temple Terrace. There is an Arabic community. And Temple Terrace has always embraced that. And recently I got word that the Redbird Chicken and Fries restaurant opened up. Actually, it opened up last week. And I'm gonna go check out Florida's very first The Redbird Chicken and Restaurant. Not Redbird Chicken, that's a different thing. Redbird Chicken and The Redbird Chicken are two different places. This is The Redbird Chicken and Fries. And it just opened up last week here in Temple Terrace. Been doing a lot of food. We've got a food series going now. This is Florida's first, the Redbird Chicken and Fries. And we're gonna go check that out. Munch ahead. That's the video. I might stop off and see a couple things along the way and then after. So yeah, welcome back to the channel. Welcome if it's your first time. I am Tampa J, and as I said before, there's munch ahead. You hungry? I am. All right, so I'm heading east on Busch Boulevard. I gotta go eventually make a left up on 56th Street. I saw this mural, so I pulled over to show you. We got Tom Brady right in the center there. We've got the Canyon, we got Raymond James Stadium. Also, we got Tampa skyline. And of course, the pirate ship or buccaneer ship. It's a cool mural. I always remember there being a mural on this building way back in the day. It's changed so many times over the last 20 years, I can confirm. Also like the bolt of lightning that's striking the football there as Tom Brady's about to make a pass. That's neat. All right, I stopped at this plaza here on Busch, further down Busch, again heading towards 56th Street to show you, if this goes to show you, here you go, in Arabic right there. This is the Amana Food Market. It says right there, halal and kosher food. Here's the sign before Busch Boulevard. So back in the day when I was going to University of South Florida, which is just north of here, also technically in Temple Terrace, there were a lot of my friends loved to go to hookah lounges, specifically that one right there across the street, Babylon Hookah Lounge, and also it's a restaurant. A lot of great Mediterranean or Arabic food in Temple Terrace. I just thought I'd stop over here to show you what's going on here so you could catch the atmosphere. It smells really fantastic. I am so hungry. I can't wait to get to that chicken. There's also a bakery right there. Oh man, that smells great. And this is Terrace Gardens, literally just across the street from the last plaza. Here's another Arabic restaurant, Abu Naji. Looks pretty nice. All right, I've always wanted to put this in the video. I've passed this for years. Now I'm turning left here. Dewey's Liquor, Stupid Prizes. S-T-U-P-I-T Prices. I love that name. Stupid. Stupid. All right, guys, this is my last stop, I promise, before we get to the Redbird Chicken. This is 56th Street North. This Advance Auto Parts used to be a Hollywood Video. Who remembers Hollywood Video stores? I used to work for Hollywood Video. I used to work for Hollywood Video, and a couple years ago I showed where I worked at. It was in Town and Country. Did a whole video on the video store I used to work at. However, this one right here is where I did my orientation. I drove all the way up here from Town and Country for a day, did my orientation in Hollywood Video in the back in a closet. I remember it was on a VHS and it was very outdated. I think they had recorded it sometime in the early 90s. And this is where I did my orientation for Hollywood Video. That was a fun day. I was a sales representative. I forget what they called us back then, but it was a really fun job. I love movies, so I really enjoyed it. Fun fact, I also did work for Advanced Auto Parts. So I've worked for both of those companies. All right, folks, so to find the Redbird hot chicken and fries, it is technically hot chicken, you come to Terrace Oaks Plaza. So this is 56th. Up here is Fowler. You make a left there and you're almost to the University of South Florida. There's an Outback across the way. Back in college, it just hit me when I got here. There was a hookah lounge here. Actually, it was like over in here. I used to come out here, I think it was every Tuesday or Wednesday night. They had open mic night at the hookah lounge. And I actually used to perform on stage at the open mic night. I play guitar, or used to. Let's put it that way. And I used to sing a lot of chords and songs, sing a lot of songs, play a lot of chords. Just a fun fact for you. The Redbird chicken and fries is right over here. There's also another halal place here, Halal Grill, fire up, keep it halal. That's amazing. The Liberty, Statue of Liberty is holding ice cream. All right, guys, here it is right here. The Redbird hot chicken and fries, halal. Looks like they have rice bowls. I think they're known for their chicken sandwich. I did a little brief history search. This company was born in Los Angeles and they have 2 locations in Virginia. This is the first and only location in the state of Florida, and it just opened up last week. So pretty exciting. I'm glad we're here. I like their little symbol there, the little chicken. You see that? It's got like a cool flaming head. And recently I went to PDQ, the very first ever original restaurant here in Tampa, and I got a pretty tasty chicken sandwich. I'm really looking forward to trying this one. That looks amazing. The nation's favorite halal hot chicken, $4.99. That's not a bad price. Looks like they're open Monday through Sunday, 11 to 8. Oh wow, this is super nice. Whoa. Hi, how you doing? All right, so I just put my order in. Came out to like 10 bucks. Fries and a drink. They've got some soda options here for you. So there are 3 or 5 locations in Virginia. And yes, they did start, I think I'm gonna go Coke Zero today. They did start in Los Angeles. Here's a front counter and menu for you. They also offer like a 2 sandwich with fry combo for $12.99. So far it's very inexpensive for the amount of food that you get. Their chicken tenders, they said, were huge. They also have chicken cheese fries, chicken rice bowl, and this is all halal. Also they have toffee cake, soda, BTL water? BTL water? What's that? Bottled water. Oh, duh. Also they have nuggets and coleslaw. You can tell this place is brand spanking new. They got plenty of tables in here. The Redbird. Sit down. And my first ever halal hot chicken sandwich has arrived. That looks like a photo right there. We've got crinkle cut fries. There's the packaging, the Redbird. They gave me this sauce and this sauce. He just called it yellow sauce, so I'll be trying that. You can see the seasoning on the chicken. And it's got like almost like a coleslaw kind of lettuce thing going on there, which I'm not mad at. That looks really fresh. Wow, this thing looks scrumptious. I can see why people get 2. They're big, but you know, they're smaller patties. That looks amazing. Look at the sauce on there and the pickle. Let's try this thing. Look at that thing. Wow. Okay. Here goes nothing. That is a dang good chicken sandwich right there. Wow. So I got medium heat. It's got quite a kick to it. One of the spiciest chicken sandwiches I've ever had, but not like, I like spicy food, but not not too much of a punch, but it is definitely spicier than like a Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich. I'm glad I went with medium the first time. I would try hot. You can get it, if you don't like spicy, I recommend not getting medium because it does have a kick to it. The flavor is just amazing. I love the fresh cut lettuce and cucumber. I think that's cucumber in there, carrot. I think that's a great idea. And that sauce is just sweet and savory. It's kind of like a Chick-fil-A sauce, but not as tangy. Very smooth. I think indeed that sauce right there in the cup is the sauce on the burger. And the fries look good. I haven't tried them yet. Did I say burger? I meant chicken sandwich. Oh, camera's rocking there. So yeah, the sauce is like kind of like a spicy kind of mayo. Wow. That's freaking good. The bun's good too, just a plain old bread there. Really nice. Almost like a roll, like a sweet roll. I'll have to look up like the process of halal chicken. I'm not so sure like what the process is. It's definitely how they prepare items to eat in Islam. So that's really fun. I always love experiencing new foods and different cultures. That's one of my favorite things to do. One of the main reasons why I love the Tampa Bay area so much, because there is so much culture in one place, specifically here in Temple Terrace. I know you're looking at my shoot up chicken sandwich here. Sorry, it's good. Come try it. Classic crinkle cut fries. I've yet to try one. They look really good and fresh. Look, 2 for $1 there. I'm gonna try this yellow sauce. See what this tastes like. Ooh, it's good. It's like almost like a honey mustard, but not as tangy. So good. I'm gonna put a little bit on my chicken sandwich. Yeah, I am blown away with how good that was and how not expensive that was. You can get 2 chickens, fries, and drinks for $12.99. I paid $11 for a single chicken, so for $1 more, 2 people can eat. That is a rare thing nowadays, specifically at fast food places. This is how I found out about them. Popped up in my feed on Instagram. The Redbird Tampa, 11301 North 56th Street, Suite 6. I'll tell you what, it is sweet. Oh, big truck. So, next time I might try the halal hot chicken rice bowl. That sounds good. Remember when I was saying that I like this area because it's very diverse. There's a Saigon Bay Vietnamese restaurant right next door. Love me some pho. There's a giant Vietnamese population in the Tampa Bay area, specifically over in the Town and Country area where I used to live. Also, look, Jerusalem International Food Market. So you have, look at that. You have a Hebrew grocery and a Vietnamese grocery right next to the Redbird. That's neat. Okay, I did a quick Google search on how halal chicken is processed. There are some very harsh words describing that process that I'm not going to read in the video, but yeah, check that out online. It's I just typed in HALAL chicken search. Also notice the cool coffee shop in the corner here. Looks cool. Yamini Coffee Company next to Loli's Mexican Craving. Loli's Tacos is a good taco spot that started in Tampa. Now they're everywhere. They got all the food here. Also, they have sushi over here to my left. And a crepe place. This is like one of the most diverse like food spots I've ever encountered in one shopping plaza. So check them out here on 56th Street. It's actually a ramen place and it's coming soon. It's not open yet. Kyoto Ramen, the old Japanese capital, Kyoto. All right, folks, I'm home. Welcome home. Yes, I have a guitar. I started thinking, it's been a while since I've played this thing. And since I was in that plaza all those years ago, like 20 years ago, at the old hookah lounge there. I can't even remember the name of it, but I used to go up there with friends. It was either like Tuesday or Wednesday night, and we'd all take turns playing. Sometimes you'd have a good crowd, sometimes it would just be us, and I used to do that a lot. Used to be a lot better at this. I haven't played in a long time. I just tuned it up. Sounds all right. I got this guitar, it'll be 25 years ago. This coming Christmas, this was a Christmas gift from my parents, this Ibanez, and it feels like yesterday. I can't believe this guitar is almost 25 years old. So, growing up, I was a huge fan of all music, was in a hardcore band. Grew up with country and classic rock because of my dad. My favorite song, favorite artist of all time, special place in my heart for Mr. John Mellencamp, who was also, like me, born in Indiana, also born in a small town. That's one of my favorite songs, and I definitely played this song inside the former the Redbird area in that plaza one day. So I'm just having fun. It was a short video, so I thought I'd add this in. When I think about this song, I think about where I come from, just like the lyrics say, and I really love my family, and it just always hits home. I think this song hits home to a lot of people out there from small town America, and especially like when I moved to Florida, I was 17. Tampa and Clearwater, Tampa Bay was just so much culture and diversity, and I loved it. And you know, it didn't get that back from where I come from my small town. So you know, like today, it reminded me of that. So this all ties in pretty nicely. All right, rock on. It's been a while. I'm just gonna play a little bit. Practice makes perfect, and I don't practice. And this is nowhere gonna be perfect. So just gonna have a little fun with y'all. One of my favorite songs, the favorite song. Well, I was born in a small town and live in a small town. Probably die in a small town. Oh, the small communities. Wow. All my friends are so small town. My parents live in the same small town. My job's a small town. Whoops. Provides little opportunity. Wow. Educated in a small town. Taught to fear Jesus in a small town. All right. Oh man, it goes on. I love when it says, I had to look up the lyrics because I can't remember them all, but I love it when it says, my favorite line of the song, I cannot forget the people who love me. I can be myself here in this small town, and the people just let me be who I want to be. And that's so true about my family, about where I come from. Newcastle, Indiana. So loving, so accepting, and it's really rare nowadays. So that's the whole point. I'll practice more. Thanks for watching, everyone. Know you're awesome, know you're loved. No matter who you are, what you're going through, just know that there's always much ahead. If you like food, check out my food series on the main page of my YouTube channel. Feel free to subscribe if it was your first time here. I'm Tampa J. Used to be a musician a long time ago. Used to play in several bands and picked up the guitar every now and then. I got a lot of practice. Yeah, rock on. See you guys. Bye-bye.